So here we go then. This is my top 5 things that adult chess improvers are terrible at, and see if you agree with my top 5 list. And when I'm talking about adult chess improvers, I'm talking about players that have started at 30 plus, 30, 40 plus, and new to chess. So I'm going to put number 5, Blitz Chess. Blitz Chess, I mean, it's pretty logical why someone starting out at chess at that age would be terrible at Blitz Chess. It's because they don't have that internal database of positions, haven't played hundreds or even thousands of games over a number of years. So you're going to be bad at quick time controls, just natural, right? And I think that's a reason why a lot of adult players don't want to play Blitz Chess. And it's understandable, especially in the first year of learning and maybe the second. But absolutely, I'm a very strong, firm believer that you should be playing Blitz. Definitely on year 3. Already people are going, no, Blitz builds bad habits. But I am a massive believer that Blitz is definitely beneficial. Maybe not the first year, like I say, or the second year, but after that, there are huge reasons why Blitz is really good. This is not the video for that. I'll do that. I've already mentioned that actually in the previous video. But anyway, number 5, Blitz Chess. So number 4, I am actually putting attitude. And actually, most adults I've spoken to have got a really good attitude. So we might think, well, why are you putting it number 4? Well, I'm putting it number 4 because, as I said, most people starting out chess late in life realize that it's hard and chess takes a long time and a lot of dedication and commitment. And it's a case of going out there, making mistakes, building that pattern recognition that you just don't have. But it can be done, and a lot of players have got a good attitude. But I'm putting it number 4 because there are some very irritating people out there who just want instant results, because maybe we live in this world of instant gratification, I don't know. But chess just doesn't work like that if you're starting out chess at 30 plus. You know, when you're younger, yeah, you can pick up chess really quick. It doesn't work like that for adults. And for those very few irritating people who blame the book, blame the club, blame something else, but not just the idea that it's going to take a long time. So attitude, together with the fact that stubbornness, there's a lot of stubbornness around adults. And a lot of people just don't listen, or they won't want to listen. They don't want to look at new approaches. They don't want to look at data and analysis. They just want to, try out the same lines. For those minority people, and I would say it is a minority, they are quite irritating. So that's the reason I'm going to put them number 4. So number 3, time management strategy, right? This is something I just can't get my head around this, because this is not a chess thing. It's not about, I've not got the chess patterns or anything like that. It's just poor management, poor logic. Right? I've seen games where someone's in check and they've got like 3 legal moves. One of them, they will be checkmated. Next move. The next move, they would lose the queen. And the next move, they'd lose a pawn. Right? And they spend 8 minutes on that move. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You're losing 8 minutes on the clock. It's crazy. Poor time management. And that player, no doubt, will be under time pressure later on in the game and probably losing in blitz controls as the game, reaches blitz time control. So poor time management. And I see it every single time I go down to the club. For example, someone's got 4 minutes on the clock. And the competitions that I play in, there's no increment, right? So if you're playing in games where you've got 30 seconds increment and then you're in under 5 minutes, then yeah, you can spend time playing. But I've seen players 3 minutes on the clock and like this. I just bloody move. It doesn't make any sense. So for me, yeah, poor time management strategy. I don't understand it. It's just common sense for me. You know the opening moves, like say you don't just play the move. If you're E4, E5, you play 9, F3, then just play it. I don't understand spending 5 minutes thinking about what to play. So that's just crazy for myself. Don't understand time management strategy. Bizarre one. Number 2, visualization. This is number 2 because I'll tell you why I'm putting this number 2 and not number 1. When I was playing, properly like 5-6 years ago, I sort of found out that I was struggling to visualize pieces when I'm getting into complicated middle game positions. And what I would do, I was a little bit tired, maybe game's gone on like an hour or 2, and it was generally on the Saturday games where the games I got longer on the clock, so I got more time to think. And what I was doing is sort of like analysing the lines, stopping there, analyse another line, stop the analysing the line, and go back to the first line, and I'd actually do the same thing again. And I'm going what am I doing? I'm analysing the same lines because I don't trust my visualization. So I went and created the Visualize series, and I sort of found that just worked for me, and that absolutely did work. And I've since found out that top coaches who do coach adults say that visualization is the number 1 reason that stops adult chess players improving. because they just can't visualize the pieces. Personally, I mean, I don't know if that's what they say. The top coach is fine. Personally, I think it's more the acquisition of patterns that I will put as the number one thing to improve that. But visualization still is definitely up there at some point, at some level. So I'm putting that number 2. So number one, this is the most frustrating thing, and I think it's the most thing that certainly holds me back, or has hated in the past when I was actually playing properly, and that is consistency. It's so frustrating to be, play 5 or 6 really good games, and then you think, yeah, I've sort of cracked this open and cracked this line or whatever it is, and then you go into the next game, and it's awful. Right? And I just think that if you were playing chess games and the quality was a sort of 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, something like that, and you're playing that consistent level of chess, and then that would be good. I think you'd improve at that, a nice steady rate. But it doesn't seem to work like that. It seems to be, 7s, 8s, 7s, 8s, 6, 2. An awful game for no reason. Like a player dropped a bishop the last game we played, just dropped a piece right out the opening. It's a very simple move. It's like he couldn't believe it was frustrating for him. And similar things like that. Maybe not as extreme as that, but just quality of games being not consistent. I would put that as the number one reason, number one thing that adults are generally terrible at. And I think it comes back to the fact that don't have those patterns yet. They just don't have those patterns. There are gaps in the knowledge, gaps in the patterns. So those are my top 5. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.